Hey guys, it is day 17 and today's focus is winning the argument, losing the intimacy. I want you to think about it. Look, there are people out there who just seem to thrive on arguing, and we're not talking about those sorts of people. But for most of us, an argument is usually more about a deep-seated need for validation. We need to be right because being wrong feels bad, right? So when we really look at most arguments, I think we'll discover that there isn't always a right or a wrong. It's usually shades of gray. There are points that in both parties, in both perspectives, that are right, and there are parts of both perspectives that are wrong, because our perspectives are always skewed by the lens through which we interpret life, our fears, our beliefs, the experiences we've had in the past. And so those perceptions are simply that, they're perceptions. So today's mind shift is about making a decision to make a difference, not to make a point. Whether that's in our personal relationships, in our business, in our communities, when we find ourselves in disagreement, the object should be to gain greater understanding of the other person, not to have them gain greater understanding of us. See, that's a selfish-oriented outcome. But if I strive to gain a greater understanding of where you're coming from and not persuade you into a concession of defeat, then I might understand a little better where your perspective comes from. It doesn't mean I have to change my mind. It doesn't mean you have to change your mind. We can agree to disagree, but we can understand one another better, and that understanding becomes our common ground. So that's your mind shift for today. We've had some really deep and difficult mind shifts to make over the last few days. Today I thought I'd make it a little bit simpler on you, but when you really dig in there, for some folks, this is going to be another one of those difficult ones. The need to be right rather than the need to be in love. I really hope that you guys are finding value in what we're bringing to you on a daily basis, that you're recognizing that these little small steps that you make every single day, cumulatively, are beginning to have an impact on your business. Whether you participate or not, whether you're able to jump on Blab or not, whether you're able to comment on the blogs or not, my desire is that these little ideas create a shift in your awareness, a shift in your life, a shift in your thought process that might lead to other shifts in your thought process that make all the difference in the world. So we'll look forward to talking to you today at 2 o'clock Eastern Time on Blab, where we will discuss this topic and maybe some other topics. We're going to allow ourselves to be open to the idea that every single day a new shift gives birth to other shifts in our lives, changes our perspective, and changes our world.